Top TV, Truth of the People.
Welcome to a new episode of Art Nation. I'm your host Shalom Patience, and many people express themselves in different ways. Some express themselves through poetry, others are singers, others are dancers, and others express themselves through the word of the mouth, that is the spoken word. And today I am joined by the amazing, he is an amazing artist, yeah, he draws. So he will introduce himself to us and we shall get to know more from him from there. So how are you?
I'm fine.
Tell us your name, where you come from.
Okay, my name is Elisha Mbarani Wilkerson. Yeah, I come from Western, specifically a place called Mbale. I come from Mbale, a place called Mbale in Western. Yeah.
So what are your biggest artistic influences?
There's a specific person, he goes by the name John O'Dry Art. Yeah, that is, I guess it's social media's name. Yeah, so he does kind of, he does pencil work, mostly pencil work. But the quality, okay, it's just too good. He does like mostly abstract art, but it's still pencil. Yeah, so see kama portraits, yeah, it's abstract, but it's pencil. Then there's another guy called John O'Dry from South Africa. He's from South Africa, yeah. And then there's a friend of mine. It's called Pencil Art Sam. Yeah, it's called Pencil Art Sam. Okay, he does mostly colored pencils. Yeah, he does colored pencils. Yeah, he specializes in colored pencils. Yeah, pia yako fiti. Yeah. His techniques are good. Then there's another one, the last one. Yeah, actually, that's my close friend. He also draws. He's called Laban. Yeah, it's called Laban. Yeah, he does portraits like me, but his work mostly it's like it's called hyperrealism. Yeah, he specializes in hyperrealism, whereby you get specific details, like all the details, like pimples, like all the exact details. Yeah.
And where do you draw your inspiration from?
Pinterest. Pinterest all the way. Yeah, Pinterest gives me all the hope. Okay, see hope. Kama psych, such as psych, yeah. It gives me psych because nikingevi Pinterest, and then I see someone's art, like I see Pinterest yangu inakwanga, it's arranged it's art to peke. Yeah, so paintings, like digital art, yeah, character designs, yeah, art too. Yeah, so like nikingia Pinterest, like I get that urge ya kuchora, like nikiona artworks zao, say I just feel like taking a pencil. Yeah, I start drawing.
And what is the best time or the best day to create? And how many portraits have you created so far?
Okay, let's start with the first question. I like doing during the day. Yeah, during the day because of the natural light. Yeah, the other light, artificial light, kuna kwanga reflection. So like ikibounce kwa paper, njo paper ni ya white. Yeah, so if it bounces on the paper, ikikuja kwa macho yako inakuconfuse. Huwezi get hizo shades. Yeah, huwezi get hizo shades. Okay, hiyo ni personally. Sijui any other artist, yeah. Huwezi get hizo shades precisely. Yeah, so inaweza kudanganya, like when you shade a dark place, unaweza shade ukiangalia hivi inakaa dark, but ukiweka hivi na mbali, it's light. Like it's light, yeah. So natural light during the day. Yeah.
And how many arts have you created so far?
Okay, let me approximate. You siko sure.
Approximate.
Around 15. Yeah, around 15. But hizo zingine ziko yet to be framed. Yeah, so tumanisha mali, they're going to be framed. Hopefully nitarudi nazo some other time.
Okay, and why do you make this type of art? So unajua kuna different artists and different way they do. So why did you choose this one?
These are pencil work.
Yeah.
Pencil work, first of all, inanikalianga rahisi because it's easier to blend because you just know you're working in black and white. You just have to play it in black and white. So you see, when you say, for example, color pencils, different people have different skin tones.
Yeah.
So when you come to color pencils, you'll have to blend, like unaweza pata mtu kama wewe nimekuchora na color pencils, your face umechora na color pencils almost 7. Yeah, but with pencil, okay, there's a variety of pencils. I don't only use one. I use like 7 pencils, but different shade, different softness, different, yeah. So like okay, pencil work ukishade unaweza nini, like hadi ukimess unaweza get rid of the mistake easier than when you do it with color pencils, and then it's afu inakanga too unique. Yeah, it just looks unique.
Yeah, the uniqueness.
Yeah, the uniqueness.
And does your artwork represent something to the world? Mtu akiangalia picha yako anaweza tell a story about that and you just drew.
Okay, hiyo kitu inaniuliza, kuna type of art inaitwa impressionism. Hiyo ni kama like you draw something with a story. But in my case, if I decide to draw something kama si client, if it's not a client, because there's a work I did, it was abstract. It was like somebody is having a hoodie. I mean a hoodie. You can't see the face. You can see only the hands, and then inside him is a road. And then trees, and then there's birds coming out. Yeah, like coming out of him. Yeah, so that one, okay, like in that case, I wanted to show loneliness. Yeah, it was kind of loneliness, just to show loneliness. But most of my works are portraits. Yeah, most of them are portraits. So okay, mostly when I draw when I'm happy. That's what I can say. If I'm happy, I can produce very too deadly.
And how often are you happy?
How often am I happy? Yeah. Depends. Okay.
And what does art mean to you? Juu many people, tuseme musicians, kuna ngoma akiandika naona this one meant something for me. So what does what you draw mean to you?
Okay, me I think art means everything. Because actually I had an issue with my dad. He wanted me to do something else, and then I told him I can't do anything else that isn't related to art, because I won't do it with my heart. Yeah, so me, I take art like it's part of me, like it's just part of me. Yani nikitu mimi nafanya, nikibambika, nikikuwa sad bado nitachora. Yeah, for example, sema kama ningekuwa nafanya kitu kingine, nikiboeka, sizi, okay, acha nitumie example ya assignments. Sema unit kama iko na sema media law or something. Nikiboeka siwezi angalia hata notes za kitu kama hiyo, but nikiboeka kama kuna kitu tulipewa assignment ya maybe creating a storyboard. Yeah, creating a storyboard, kama ni anything correlated na kuchora, I'll do it hadi kama nimeboeka. Yeah. And
you've mentioned something about your dad. Okay, do your parents support what you're doing?
Okay, now they support. Okay, earlier my dad didn't believe kuchora yangu juu. Okay, I specialized on pencil work when I was in, I guess 2019, when I was in Form 3. That's the first time I did an artwork, and then I sold it to my cousin. Yeah, that's the first professional work I did. Yeah, so after I did that work, then my dad saw, hey, this guy can draw. So and then my other cousin also draws. She paints, draws. Yeah. Then she convinced him. She told him, this guy has talent. Don't allow him to do anything enye habambiki juu this talent inazampeleka mbali. Yeah, so my dad slowly after kanza kuona artworks zangu, akona yenye talent imeanza ku come up, like imeanza ku improve. Yeah, up to now at least hadi nikimwambia kitu correlated na nikimwambia sema for example I need pencils or something, yeah, anaweza consider. Yeah.
Okay, that's so nice of them. And like other parents, so and how do you define success as an artist?
Success as an artist. Okay, when you draw, you produce an artwork, if it makes you happy, that's success. Another thing, when you do a portrait, and then, okay, for example, I draw you, and then one of your friends comes and sees it, and anasema unipeshi, like unakuanga tu umefurahi, like si ile msana kuja ati na huyu ni nani huyu ni nani unachora anakaa. Yeah, like when you draw something that precise, you produce the details nini, and then like it's visible, it's distinct, like inaonekana tu huyu ni mse. Yeah, that inatufanyanga tu unafurahi tu. Yeah.
And okay, see, when you draw you unasema you sell them.
Yeah.
So how do you package them? Okay, the price, how do you una consider aje
Pricing.
everything? Yeah, the
Okay, pricing depends. First thing you want to consider, if you ask me to do a portrait for you, the first thing I'll ask you is the size. Yeah, of course that's the size. Juu siwezi kuuliza quality ya paper, juu I look for the best quality. Yeah, juu lazima kazi ikuwe tu kali. Yeah, so I ask you for the size and how many people I'm drawing in that artwork. How many people? Juu I can't charge you the same price even if I do it on the same size. I can't charge you if I draw 2 people. I can't charge you the same if I draw one person. Of course, if I draw one person, it will be cheaper. If I draw 2 people, it will be like difference kubwa, like slightly too expensive. Yes, kitu tu kidogo inaongezwa juu because it's alafu I also look at the details. If you send me a portrait, tuseme for example mse mwenye ako na Kiara, ni example, it's an example. If you send me a picture ya mchore mse ako na Kiara na mse mwenye ako na dreadlocks, mseme mtu kama Bahati, yeah, definitely the price won't be the same because personally I take most of my time to draw hair. Actually I start drawing nikianza kuchora wanga naanza kuchora na kichwa. Yeah, so most of my time wanga naenda kwa nywele. Nikishamaliza nywele na itokee najua nishamaliza hii kazi. Yeah, so ina depend na details, and then kama tuseme for example umevaa nguo iko na patterns, yeah, nitazitoa hizo pattern wenye ziko. Yeah, so ina depend tu na details pia. So nimesema size, details, I guess ni hizo tu. Yeah, na number of subjects niko kwa hiyo artwork.
Yeah. And are you in school?
Yeah, I'm in school.
How do you manage schoolwork and art?
I just set a specific time. Okay, of course I have free time. Si ati nakwanga class kila saa. Yeah, so my free time, I can set maybe a specific day. Niseme leo kutoka asubuhi nakalia artwork mpaka nimalize mpaka jioni. Yeah. So but it's tough. Kuna times assignments, yeah, assignments ni mingi. Then like projects. Yeah, but lazima ni maybe weekends ndo mostly mimi uchora weekends. Weekdays kidogo. Juu sasa unajua siwezi chora usiku. So lazima tu nichore mchana. Like totally siwezi chora usiku. Yeah, so mostly weekends and weekdays kidogo kama if I'm not that busy. Yeah, I'll draw much on weekdays.
Yeah. Nice. And do you have a customer base? Uko na place yenye unachoranga ama unakwanga tu kwa nyumba? Ama where can people find you?
Okay, in social media wise ama physically.
Physically.
Yeah, physically. Okay, niko MMU. Yeah. So naishi ndani ya shule. So physically wise ndani tu MMU unaweza nipata. Nataka niseme kwenye naishi.
Exactly. Unaweza nipata MMU.
Tuachie hapo MMU.
Tuachie hapo. Okay. So describe your dream project. Obviously, kuna ile kitu natakanga kuchora. I want you to describe it. How do you see it, Vision?
Okay, what I always want to learn, it's painting. There's a thing yenye nataka kujua tu sai, ni painting. Specifically oil painting, ama acrylic, sio water. Oil ama acrylic. So, okay, I like the paintings zenye napenda are landscape paintings. For example, like you see like a painting where ni usiku, then there is like a forest and then a river, then maybe something like a wolf hapo, like in the foreground hapo mbele kabisa kitu unaona kwanza hiyo wolf, and then moon, yeah, something like, and then stars. You get the picture. Yeah, I wanted to produce. Yeah, I want to produce something like that. Na lazima nitangangana ni produce.
Inafaa hivyo.
Yeah.
So as you wind up, you can actually talk to that one person out there who wants to draw like you or who is looking up at you. Just tell them something. You encourage them.
Okay, what I can say, art is something that you can always learn. Yeah, you can always learn from scratch. Personally, I didn't know how to draw. Like, siko najua kuchora, like, I didn't know how to draw venye nachora sahi. I had to learn from my friend, my close friend, ule nilikuwa nakwambia Laban. Because when I met him, alikuwa already almost perfect. Sio kama, okay, like, alikuwa tu ligi ingine, na mimi siko najua anything. So hivyo, and then, so nika get to know him, tukakuwa close hivyo, so akaanza kunifunza certain techniques, ukishade hapa, yeah, una kublend, venye unafaa kublend, vitu kama hizo. Then, if you have passion, you can always surpass what you expect. Unaweza surpass kitu, hata utafanya kitu yenye hadi useme tu, mimi hadi sikuwa then like you can produce something and say, uni mimi kweli. If you have passion, and then of course art practice. You just have to practice. You just have to draw. If you want to know how to draw, you just have to draw. Yeah, you practice a lot. Every time you get an opportunity, you draw. Actually, me, when I was in high school, I used to take hizi magazeti. Yeah, I used to take hizi magazeti, and then akina Uhuru, kulikuwa na hii inaitwa bado iko Buzz, inaitwa Buzz, inakuwa Daily Nation, I guess. So Buzz inakuwa na pictures za celeb hapo kwa hiyo front page. So I used to take, nilikuwa na buy magazines, and then I take your Buzz msako hapo na grid, and then I draw, and then enda kwa Laban ananifunza kushade. Yeah, so slowly by slowly nikaanza ku catch up, nikaanza kujua ku blend pencils, nikaanza kutumia several pencils. Yeah, then nilikuwa nachoranga sana. Nilifika form 3, I used to draw a lot. Yeah, so ndio ilinisaidia. So I guess ni practice, kwa tu consistent now, you be consistent with the practice, and then passion, alafu you be open to learn. Yeah, mimi hadi sasa penye niko bado na learn, sijajua kila kitu. Yeah, as good as my work is, sijajua kila kitu. I'm still learning a lot. Yeah, hata huwezi acha ku learn.
Okay. Yeah. And your social media handles tukimalizia?
Social media, Instagram, mostly in Instagram. Wilkerson, ni Wilkerson, but ni Wilker_son_. Yeah.
That is the story of Wilkerson. He has explained to us how he does it, why he does it, and each and every detail you need to know. You can also follow him on his Instagram to see more of his work. We will actually show you chenye amefanya, and thank you for joining us. Feel free to DM us if you want to be featured in one of our show. Until next time, I've been your host, Shalom Patience.